Southeast Asian country in general are warmly welcome Chinese tourists, the arrival of Chinese tourists. First, the tourism industry is instrumental in social economic recovery in the post COVID-19. And Chinese tourists rank the top among international tourist arrival to Southeast Asian countries. So economic reasons, economic interest. Second, Southeast Asian country also have political trust in China. So they believe that the Chinese government have made a very cautious, very careful adjustment to the COVID-19. So this kind of trust also matters, political trust. And since the beginning, since day one, Southeast Asian country always trust and support the Chinese government in handling the COVID-19. But of course, as we all know, unfortunately, there's a high politicization of the COVID-19 since the start. If some country did not politicize COVID-19, perhaps we better cope with the COVID-19. But unfortunately, now once again, we feel this kind of a repeat of what happened at the early stage when the COVID-19 spread in Wuhan province. So I don't think the politicization of this kind would have in terms of economic recovery and international cooperation.
The International Air Transport Association, which represents about 300 airlines, they made a statement saying that several countries are introducing COVID-19 testing and other measures for travelers from China, even though the virus is already circulating widely within their borders. It is extremely disappointing to see this knee-jerk reinstatement of measures that have proven ineffective over the past 3 years.
Well, learning from the Southeast Asian experience, before opening up, we understood that travel restriction did not work because the virus already within the country, and the most effective way is to control within the country, right? Those kind of measures. So that is something that we learned, and now I think some country impose this kind of restriction on Chinese traveler. I mean, or those traveler from China, it's not fair. I think it's more of a misperception or political a kind of manipulation of the issue. So that is something we need to make decisions based on the facts on the grounds and look at the science and use the science to inform us when we make these kind of decisions.